Coming up on this week's Auburn Sports Report, Auburn softball begins NCAA regional play. Men's golf is preparing to host the first round of NCAAs, plus track and field prepare for the outdoor SEC championships. It's all ahead in this week's Auburn Sports Report. Hello and welcome to this week's Auburn Sports Report. I'm Caitlin Crumpton. Softball was selected to the 2014 NCAA tournament. The Tigers will begin play in the Minnesota Regional by playing North Dakota State on Friday at 4.
It's exciting. It's what we expect. I mean, our expectations are to be at the College World Series every year. Now, I mean, this was a tough draw for us because, we've got 4 good teams in our region, and then, if we're fortunate enough to win there, we got to, match up against the #1 team in the country. You can't even talk about that until we take care of business against North Dakota, Green Bay, and Minnesota. They're 3 very qualified teams in their postseason. So, we've got our work cut out for us.
We're really excited. It's my first regional, so everybody in the top 64 is going to be good. So we're really excited about the competitiveness. We want to go there and show what we can do, and we're all excited. And it's not going to be blazing hot, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's all fun. I mean, that's what you live for. You live to play ball and not go to school. That's the best part about postseason. So I think everybody's not so stressed out about school now. So we're going to be able to focus a lot more on the game.
So we got to, have a good day of practice tomorrow, which is Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll travel to Minnesota on Wednesday sometime and probably practice there, then practice Thursday there, and get ready for our games on Friday.
Experience, leads to preparedness, so we're very excited that we have coaches that can help lead us through this process and that know what they're doing and can teach us what all they've learned over the years, and that's always a big help. And so we're really excited going forward that we're gonna play well because we've been prepared, and we've been practicing this for however many months now, and so with their experience, we're super excited.
They've prepared us from day one, from situations to short game to everything we do has a purpose in practice, and it prepares us for the postseason, especially from runners on second base with no outs to moving them and just knowing each situation and how to prepare for that.
Again, hey, listen, people smarter than me, spend a lot of time doing it. And like I said before, you got to play people the best in order to win it. So whether it's in a regional or super regional, or you're fortunate enough to play them in the College World Series, it's good softball from here on out.
All games can be heard here on auburntigers.com. Men's golf is hosting 15 teams this weekend in the first round of the NCAA golf tournament. Competition will take place at the AU Club. This week, the SEC also announced that Matt Gilchrist and Nick Carlson were named to the All-SEC second team. Auburn freshman Matt Gilchrist was named to the All-SEC second team.
He had a great year. Matt's a great player and came in as a third-ranked junior in the country, and we're proud of him, and he keeps going in the right direction, and he's a great student too, and All-SEC is quite an honor for him as well.
I think it just further proves the coaches and support staff we have here, how great they are, and it's nice to see all the hard work kind of recognized throughout the whole year.
Gilchrist was also named to the All-SEC freshman team.
Well, there's only 5 guys that make that, and it's hard. We're in a tough league, and once again, he had a 71.5 stroke average, and being on an all-freshman team and second team All-SEC is a privilege and honor.
That's pretty cool. Just I guess it's a award I only have a chance at this year, so it's really nice to get it. I guess it just means you get used to college pretty quick because it's a big transition from junior golf.
Gilchrist wasn't the only one receiving an award from the SEC. Senior Nick Carlson was also named to the All-SEC second team.
Well, he's a big-time player. He had a great year. He's constantly in the top 5. He won a golf tournament, and he's just, I was a little bit surprised he didn't make first team, but he was right there. It's close, and he's had a great year. We look forward to hopefully him continuing his great play.
He is an awesome teammate. He always works really hard. He's the #1 scoring average. So he always sets a great example for everyone, and really something to strive after because we all want to have the best scoring average, and he's had a really great season, and I was really surprised he didn't make the first team.
The Tigers are now preparing to host NCAA Regionals at the Auburn University Club.
You know, we're excited about that and having the AU Club, which is a great venue for it, and the golf course is in great shape, and the guys are ready to go.
That'll be a lot of fun. Regionals is our second biggest tournament of the year, second to Nationals, so it's really a big advantage to have it here because we get to play here all year, so really that should hopefully help us make it through.
I think it's an advantage. You get to sleep in your own bed and you're comfortable in your environment and things like that. I think that makes it to be special for us.
Auburn will compete Thursday through Saturday. Track and field are preparing for the outdoor SEC championships this weekend in Lexington, Kentucky. Here's a preview of what to expect.
Next week is SECs, of course, and based on indoors, women's team, got a real young women's team. We're kind of reloading right now, but we had a lot of young ladies stepping up at our indoor SEC championships, and that's kind of what we're looking for, the outdoor conference championships. It's never an easy meet. It's going to be, every point is very, very critical, scoring there. So we got a young group coming in, but they've been competing really well. Marche and Ryan has been jumping well all year long. Valentina Musarek. So we need those two to kind of, get the ball rolling, get some points on the board, and kind of get the whole team to kind of flow with that. On the men's side, pretty much the same thing. We got a young group, but Stephen Signs has really been on fire this outdoor season, and he's the guy that we're looking forward to kind of set the tempo for us. And he's got the number 2 throw in the country right now, and we got to feed off of that.
Last week at Tennessee was more of a heavy week, getting ready for SEC, so that was kind of see where I'm at as far as with training heavy. So it was pretty. 1965 is pretty solid for me, and I'm very happy where I am right now.
Well, our strength right now is probably in the sprint hurdles right now. We got a lot of young hurdlers that are right there, and they ran well indoors. So I feel that they understand what the SEC is all about. And as a freshman, it's always a challenge because you never know what you're going to get till they get in that environment, and we see how they respond. But the way they respond indoors, this young group, I feel that they're ready and they understand what it takes. So, I like our chances with the young group we got.
It'll be different because it's a different atmosphere. SEC was indoor, of course, and now I'm outdoor. I've never been to Kentucky before, so just a whole different atmosphere. Some of the same people, maybe some different people, but just getting myself accustomed to that area.
This past year, had a pretty big injury, and I've really focused in or honed in on the technique aspect of it. And I think that it's got to the point now where if I hit the position in the front, I can really throw a big throw. So I'm pretty happy with where I am now, and I'm pretty confident going into the SEC championship.
SEC is about being good on that day. There's a ton of talent in this league, but the guys and the girls that do well, the ones that are consistent and have priorities together, and that can duplicate that when it needs to be done, like the championship. So, I think our kids are ready. I think the coach has done a good job of getting ready. So we got to make sure that we compete well at the right time, and I feel pretty good about where we are. Again, it'll be a fight, but we're prepared.
Auburn baseball defeated UAB on Tuesday night with a walk-off in the 9th inning. Jordan Ebert drew a 4-pitch walk with bases loaded to give Auburn the 6-5 win. Auburn is now preparing for their final series of the regular season when they host LSU this weekend at Plainsman Park. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time.